Burr. Hey Jeff, how's it going, man? Cajun, what's going on? I'm not sure if this will be a real long live tonight. It's about 19 degrees out here and the wind is whipping. So I'm going to hang in as long as possible, but I wanted to jump on and see some folks. So, what are you guys up to tonight? Nice. Nothing wrong with a lazy evening. Gotcha. I would take 20 with no wind. This is not making it too easy to smoke, but we'll see. I've gotten my patented fingerless gloves for the occasion. You guys having a pipe right now? Hello, Miles, Curmudgeon, Pistol Bite. Look at this guy. That's my little brother, Pistol Bite. I am having a little bit of Samuel Gowith Full Virginia Flake in my boot Chacan that I got from Briar Blues. Loving this pipe. Nice, dainty little pipe. Smokes great. Little proper English for Jeff the chef. Nice. Austrian. Good to see you again. I'm smoking this as I have been for the last week or so with all my flakes bone dry. Hey, Ohio. How you doing, bud? So giving it a shot, getting completely different flavor profile out of this right now. Nice. Little Fusiliers ration earlier. Too cold and windy right now. I hear you, man. It's very cold and windy right now up here. So like I said, I don't know if I'll hang in super late, but we'll see. Love this full Virginia flag, guys. So good. Got some in the cellar aging right now. Hopefully, by next year, I'll be able to crack one, see how that is, and then I'll keep it going year after year. Oh, very nice, Austrian. He's got his mini Peterson and doing a little, I can't pronounce it, but nightcap match. We got some of the usual suspects in here tonight. It's nice to see. So I don't know, guys. I tried the Marlin Flake, super dry. I loved it. Uh, and I tried the Peter Stokeby Luxury Navy Flake, super dry. Love that, and I actually got more flavor out of both of those flakes being dry. But so far, I'm not sure on the full Virginia flake. I feel like I'm getting a little less flavor out of this in different flavors than I would if I had just dried it the normal way. What's my cold weather smoke so far? Well, a lot of people are reaching for the Latakias. For some reason, I'm drawn to the Virginias. The last probably like 5-6 weeks, I've gone just heavy Virginia mode, which is not what people usually do. That luxury Navy flake has been my go-to for sure. Also, some burley. I actually sparked a couple bowls of focus of Peterson Irish Flake, which I liked a lot. I've only probably had, yeah, those are those are the snowflakes. There you go, I like it. That Peterson Irish Flake, I've only smoked like 3 bowls of it, but I can definitely tell that might be a keeper for sure. Cool, man. Did you enjoy it more when you had it dried out? Oh, Matt Wager's in the house. What's going on, buddy? I think I'm actually on the turn here. I think we're getting a little bit of humidity in here, so the breath humidity is sparking this bowl up a little bit, making it come to life. Yeah, curmudgeon. I think a lot of people are into Latakia blends this time of year. You get the kind of smoky, cozy fire feel, I guess. And I love Latakia, but I got into Latakia blends probably like early September, and I think I burned myself out because I went full on Latakia from September through the early part of November or so. And now I just need something different. I didn't explore Virginias too much earlier this year, so now I've kind of switched gears. I think I'm off. I'm off the cycle here. And don't get me wrong, I love Latakia. I can chooch a bowl of plum pudding any day, uh, drop of a hat, but I just need a little break. Good stuff. Like this little pipe though, this little Rhodesian. I got it from Briar Blues one of his last gauze, I was able to secure this guy. I like the Rhodesian shape. I think that is my go-to shape now. And I like the diamond shank on this guy, if you guys can see it. Pretty cool. Bacon note. Man, I don't ever get bacon out of nightcap. Matt, it is really cold here. It's about 19 degrees. Be glad that you flew back to California. 2 a.m. pipe on the patio. What's going on, Onion? I'm having a 9 p.m. pipe on the back porch. So. Smoking the 673. That sounds pretty good. No, time is not important as long as you've got friends around you and you're enjoying a good bowl. Very good. Hold my pipe. I've got to go get a water. I forgot to bring a drink out with me. I'll be right back. All right. Back at it. Fire plug. What's going on, buddy? 2 a.m. smoking his Molina Serra with some Hobbit's weed from Cherry on Top. Nice. I haven't reached out to Cherry on Top yet. I've got to check out some more of his videos. All right. Now it's starting to get good, I think. You've been at it hard, Austrian Piper. 6 bowls today, huh? I'm lucky if I get one in a week. I'm on 2 this week, so this is crazy. A little Durbar and the Camoys. Nice. That sounds good. Good to see you, Jay. Hey, man, I just want to say again that note you wrote me meant a lot. Meant a lot, bud. Thank you very much. Austrian had a little bit of a windfall this week with pipes. What'd you say? 4 pipes for $20, including Peterson's? It's pretty awesome. There you go. We haven't done a Meerschaum Monday in a while. Thanks, J-Man. Christy read your note too, by the way, Jay. She got all in the feels and everything. Sorry, a little technical difficulty. There we go. All right, here's the question for everybody. The question's not going to be what was your New Year's resolution? The question is, do you believe in New Year's resolutions? Talk amongst yourselves. Smoking Fireman. How's it going, buddy? Cody in the house. Got a couple of nopes. Austrian Piper says, not really. If you want to change something, you might as well just change it. I agree with you. Just say no to resolutions. My New Year's resolution is not to have a New Year's resolution, so that'll be interesting. Planning on being disappointed. Yeah, probably so. I would say if I asked that to, most everybody, 90% of people would say they don't believe in them. But it seems to me like a lot of people make New Year's resolutions. So why do we do that? Jay Clancy, how you doing, buddy? If your New Year's resolution is to eat more bacon, you will never be disappointed. Unless you run out of bacon. I hear you, man. I don't like failing either. I've never had a resolution that I stuck with. So, if that's to be an indicator. But what happens when you finally do find that resolution you stick with? Because you'll never have stuck with a resolution for the first time until you do. Right? I don't know. It's a conundrum. Bacon and onions. Nice. Well, the wife and I are not making New Year's resolutions, but we are kind of going onto a diet of sorts. Not really a diet, but we're just cutting some things out. And the main thing is anything with added sugar. So we're going to do it for 30 days and see where we end up. At least there's an end point, and then I can have all the booze and whatever that I want after 30 days. But we're giving it a shot. We're on day 4 right now, not too far in. We were going to make a video on day 1 just to check in with everybody and kind of set it off and have people who know about it so that we can stay a little bit more on track and not want to disappoint people. But we didn't do that. So tomorrow I'll probably end up screwing up my diet. It's too cold out here. My lighters won't even light. The only tough part about it, Jake, so far is just finding out what to eat. Trying to figure out some creative ways to, yikes, having difficulties tonight. Ohio, yeah. I did see that blend. There is a bacon blend by Briarworks. I think Matches tried it out once and was not impressed with it. Yeah, Jay, I agree with you. It's one of those things that you just have to make the change and call it your lifestyle at that point. But I don't know. I get hangry, so yeah, I agree with you, curmudgeon. What would you use to flavor a tobacco that's supposed to taste like bacon? I guess you'd have to put some sort of hickory flavor in there or something like that, but I don't know. Latakia and hickory and I don't know. There's no matching the flavor of bacon, I don't think. Turkey bacon is like blasphemy. Yep, just grease up your bowl. It's cool. It'd probably be delicious. Anyone else a full Virginia Flake lover as much as me? It's one of my favorite tobaccos of all time. I'm pretty sure I could fold and stuff some bacon in here. Oh, your poor wife. Not a Virginia lover, Jeff. Well, that's okay. Onion, I'm on a kick right now. We're doing a series. That's what this Doing It Wrong episode XYZ is all about. I'm fully drying out flakes to a kind of sawdust consistency, and I'm smoking them then because there's a bunch of flakes that I love. And I accidentally dried out some flakes in a tobacco pouch about 2 weeks ago and loaded a bowl and found that the ones that I really loved that I that I dried way out, I even love more because, yeah, it's just crazy the amount of flavor I got being dry. Just doesn't make any sense. So we're trying it out with a bunch of different flakes. I'll be doing a series here live, most likely once a week or twice a week to try some different ones out. Yeah, let me know what you see, or how you like it, Onion. It'd be nice to know what everybody else is doing. It sounds like a lot of folks do that with their flakes. It's hard to do with ribbon; it just turns into ash. But seems like flakes can hold up to that drying process a little bit better. So that's been the beginning of my year so far. Is just kind of rethinking all the things I thought I learned in 2018, which is a good thing to do, I guess. I did this time with the full Virginia flake, but typically I rub them out. So the last two that we did on video, I did rub out those flakes. Love them. The Marlin flake and the excuse me, the luxury navy flake. I rarely have luck keeping a pipe lit with the fold and stuff method. I've just not had a real good experience with that. But I figured I'd give it a shot with the dried tobacco and see if there was any difference this time around. Hey PT, I got your email, man. I'll hit you up maybe a little bit later. So far, staying lit a lot better. That's for sure. Um, this traditionally has a tough time staying lit for me. This full Virginia flake, staying lit a little bit better. Good flavor. The draw is fine. I did usually when I do a fold and stuff, I'll do what George Bruno does and put my thumb on top and twist the pipe around so that there's a little bit of a swirl going through it. I don't know if that really makes a difference, but it makes me feel better. Makes me feel like I'm a pro in some way. Pretty good, guys. I don't tend to clench my pipes either, but I do tend to be a little bit of a wet smoker. So I think the drier tobacco lends itself to that. There's a lot of humidity left in my pipe when I'm done. So it might be just giving the right amount of moisture content just for my breath. Uh, so science, I guess. You got to know when to fold them and know when to stuff them. Okay. That's a totally different song, I think. And I don't think it's a country song. All right, buddy. Take care. Thanks for popping in, buddy. I'll see you at 2 a.m. I like it, Jay. We got to get one of our YTPC members who is a little bit more musically inclined to sing it for us. See, bud. Hey, there you go. Get his dulcimer on the case. All right, Jeff. Take care, man. Good to see you. We'll see you on the next one, I'm sure. Sorry for the snuffing, guys. Got a little head cold going on right now. My son, unfortunately, he has the croup, so he's struggling right now. He's upstairs. Just got him to bed. I feel bad for the guy. What's really even more heartbreaking is just how when little kids get sick, they're just all snuggly and so sweet. They're just all tired and drained and everything like that, and just want to cuddle in. It's really sad. Tough. I hate it when the kids get sick. And what's a head cold to me is even more devastating to a 2-year-old, because their equipment's a lot smaller. But he's doing okay. Hey, Clint. What's up? Thanks, Jay. I know I'm over here bitching about it being 20 degrees out, and Clint's up in the far north at negative 25. Yeah, I'll stay out here a little longer just for you, buddy. Yeah, exactly. It's all the thickness of your blood. We got a couple inches last night, Jay. I don't know what hit you guys. It's usually ahead of us when PA gets hit. But yeah, I think we're supposed to get a few inches at least. So. Yeah, exactly. Oh, yeah, Jake. I'm sure Minnesota gets it a lot worse than we do here anyway. Yeah, I hear you. I'm so used to driving in it. I've been driving. I've had an hour commute for 8 years, so it's just normal for me to just muscle through it. But I'll tell you what, people do not know how to drive in the snow, even here in New York, where you think people would remember from year to year. But I think they forget during the warm weather. And then, you got people cutting you off and doing just stupid stuff, slamming on their brakes and what have you. It's just terrible. Hmm. Interesting. Clint, I guess people are bad drivers everywhere. Right, exactly. Oh, I got you, Clint. Yeah, that makes sense. A lot of folks from the lower 48 coming up to Alaska. Good, man. I'm glad you do. To be honest with you, I haven't even tried it yet. I've got 4 or 5 tins in my cellar. I've never even cracked one open. I got to give it a shot one of these days. Just got too much stuff to smoke before I start cracking tins open again. I'm having a hell of a time lighting these lighters. I gotta grab a new one. I'll be right back. Not prepared tonight, guys. It is snowing though. You can see little flakes falling. People are joining in to a view of the silent back porch out here. Nice. I'm using one of those lighters that Big Casper sent to me. Which, by the way, I haven't seen him in a while. I wonder what's going on with that guy. Quite a few folks have kind of dropped off the radar in the last few months that used to hang out. Redstone Piper, you don't see him very much. Pipe and Cigar Therapy, he's just been out in the ether for a little while. Man, hopefully those guys show back up when the weather turns back to warm. Oh, okay, gotcha. Gotcha. Busy time for you, Clint? Yo. Looks like my phone is getting ready to die, guys. So I'm probably going to call this here in just a couple minutes. Okay, gotcha, Clint. That's cool. Well, for today, guys, the verdict on this full Virginia flake, dry as a bone, not as good as when you just dry it out for an hour. At least first bowl. So, not sure. We'll see. So, we got 2 for the dry as a bone and 1 for don't dry it out, if we're keeping tally. Keep trying some different things. Let me know if you guys give it a shot. Yeah, Clint is a big believer in drying out flakes, super dry. I tend to defer to his expertise. So, all right, boys and girls, we'll see y'all next time. Thanks for popping in. Good to see everybody. Nice to see the usual gang in here. Always good to see you. Take care.